Human rights lawyer, Femi Falana has questioned the sensibility and the ability of the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, to conduct an investigation or know when he's being faked to accept wrong as right. Femi Falana, who is also a lawyer to the Oromoni's family, while speaking with Punch newspaper correspondent on Saturday, said as at January 4, 2022, when one Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi issued a legal advice on Sylvester Oromoni's case, there was no director of public prosecutions in Lagos State, and wondered why the Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, whose duty is to enforce law and order, rushed to the press with such illegal advice and claimed Sylvester Oromoni died of natural cause and released all the suspects arrested in connection with the death of the Down College student. Lagos state government under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, shortly after the release of the controversial legal advice, removed Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi entirely from the Department of Public Prosecutions in the Ministry of Justice, and the letter of removal issued to her and made public reportedly did not mention her as former Director of Public Prosecutions, making her legal advice illegal and unacceptable regarding the death of Sylvester Oromoni, a 12-year-old student of Down College who was allegedly gang-beaten and poisoned to death by a group of senior students whose parents are very influential in the society. According to Femi Falana, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, rushed to claim Sylvester Oromoni died of natural cause when the facts had not been established by the coroner's inquest. Under the coroner system law of Lagos State, only the coroner appointed by the chief coroner is competent to speak authoritatively on the cause of death of any person whose death arose from suspicious circumstances. So, the statement credited to an official in the office of the DPP and the CP is deliberately meant to subvert the inquest being conducted by the coroner, Femi Falana said. Femi Falana added that there was no DPP in Lagos State as the time Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi signed legal advice addressed to the police. An inquest is a judicial inquiry into the cause of death of any person whose death is unnatural in Lagos State. One Adetutu Oshinusi, who wrote the legal advice purportedly clearing the suspects, was not and is not the Director of Public Prosecutions in Lagos State. On January 4, when she allegedly wrote that illegal advice, there was no acting or substantive DPP in Lagos State. We therefore advise the CP to stop making comments on the unfortunate death of Sylvester Oromoni, since he has said the matter is pending before the coroner, said Femi Falana. Legal advice of the Lagos State Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, allegedly impersonated by Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi, had suggested that Sylvester Oromoni died of natural cause and thereafter set free the 5 students and 5 employees of Down College accused of being responsible for the death of the deceased student. According to the legal advice addressed to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State Criminal Investigation Department, SID, and the trial magistrate, Magistrate Olatunbosun Adeola, the interim and final autopsy reports issued by the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital and toxicology report of post-mortem samples and that of the Central Hospital, Warri, were in agreement as to the cause of death, namely, septicemia, lobar pneumonia with acute pyelonephritis, pyomitosis of the right ankle, and acute bacteria pneumonia due to severe sepsis. Photogrid shows Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi, Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu in front view of Down College where Sylvester Oromoni was allegedly gang-beaten and poisoned to death. Medical and general dictionaries agree that lobar pneumonia with acute pyelonephritis is a bacteria infection that causes inflammation of the kidneys that also affect a large and continuous area of the lobe of a lung. Pyomitosis is a bacteria infection of the skeletal muscles. Acute bacteria pneumonia is difficulty in breathing due to an inflammation of the lungs as a result of bacteria infection. And finally, the alleged root cause of the death, which the reported Lagos State government autopsy report described as septicemia, is the act or state when chemicals released in the bloodstream to fight an infection trigger inflammation throughout the body, which may affect every other organs in the body and sometimes can lead to death of the affected person. Autopsy conducted in Delta State had been made public, and the report indicated that Sylvester Oromoni was gruesomely and heartlessly murdered. The autopsy report said Sylvester Oromoni died as a result of difficulty in breathing due to chemical intoxication or poisonous substance found in his stomach after an attack on him, which the autopsy report described as blunt force trauma. Kindly support our vision of building a community of 1 million pen soldiers whose successes will be judged based on positive development in the society. Sylvester Oromoni, Adetutu Oshinusi, a fake DPP, Lagos CP Hakeem Odumosu, a fraud victim, Femi Falana, January 10, 2022. Human rights lawyer, Femi Falana has questioned the sensibility and the ability of the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem. No more school on Fridays in Kaduna, Governor Nasir El-Rufai January 10, 2022. Kaduna state government led by Governor Nasir El-Rufai has directed all public schools in the state to migrate to 4, Sylvester Oromoni. LASK removes Adetutu Oshinusi as January 9, 2022. Lagos state government under the leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has removed Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi as the state director of People Laugh with Anything Because Stress is Too Much in Nigeria, Mummy G. of January 9, 2022. Evangelist Olufemi Layo Adebayo, now referred to in the social media space as Mummy Gio, has said people laugh with anything. Bukola Saraki recalls, Anka, a buoyant economy has become a place of carnage under Buhari. January 9, 2022. Former Senate President Abubakar Bukola Saraki in condolence message to the people of Anka and Bukuam local government areas of